Welcome to Career Journeys, a series of videos by the Consortium for Public Education. Here we explore the career experiences and pathways of professionals from a wide variety of careers to help you think about the skills you'll need and the paths you might take after high school.
Hi, I'm Debbie Pixton with the Consortium for Public Education. Today I'm interviewing Ryan Davis, Marketing and Graphic Design Specialist at the Christian Academy outside of Philadelphia. Thank you so much for joining us, Ryan.
Thanks for having me.
So Ryan, tell me about the Christian Academy and your role there. What do you do as a marketing and graphic design specialist?
Well, I oversee all of their digital and print advertising, their social media, their website, and any other graphics that are necessary for marketing for the school.
So how did you get started in marketing and graphic design? Can you tell us about your career path?
Sure. So for the past 4 years at the Christian Academy, I was actually in the role of educational technologist, which is essentially a hybrid position between being their IT specialist, but also teaching computers for the 7th and 8th grade. I ended up transitioning to this role as the previous marketing and design specialist. He left. They noticed that I had an ability to do it and that they had a real necessity for getting the school out more into the public eye. And so they hired a new head of marketing, but I'm taking care of all of their graphic design needs, as I was also teaching a graphic design course at the school as well for high schoolers. So it was an easy switch over.
So Ryan, what do you love about your current position?
My current position is everything that I love to do. I love doing graphic arts. I love being able to design logos. I love being able to design things that people see and they're wowed by. And it's also something that, aside from doing educational technologies or anything that I've been doing for the past 8 years, that I've done on the side. Also, along with that, the audiovisual and the music teaching. I've been doing music my whole life. So it's really just an amazing opportunity for me to do what I really love to do. Not many people, I think, get put straight into a position where they're utilizing everything that they love to do. So it's a great time for me right now.
What are some skills that make you particularly good at your job?
I think the ability to be creative, honestly, the ability to really just see art, to be able to see what is likable, and then just the actual practical skills of learning the Adobe Suite, learning Photoshop, learning InDesign, and being able to manipulate those into something that's fantastic.
Ryan, if students are thinking that they might be interested in marketing or graphic design specifically, what kinds of questions should they ask themselves to know if that might be a good fit for them?
If they want to get into marketing and advertising, one, you want to be able to understand, do you have a creative drive about you? Do you understand what kind of things people like to see? Are you able to put together those things? There's certain things that you have to like to do. There's certain aspects of graphic design and the constant editing, the re-editing, the going back and proofing, and not being. This isn't art. This isn't having an art degree where you make a beautiful painting that you spent 20 hours on and put it up in a gallery. This is something that's very finicky, based on the market, based on the environment, even based on the job. There's certain things that will go well in one kind of company that won't go well in another one. So what I'm saying is your heart can't be tied to whatever you make. As soon as you complete editing one kind of flyer design, you have to let that go, because somebody could shoot it down, and you have to be really willing to put a bunch of content out and be quick with it and not be so tied to it that that you can't continue. And I would say, is this something that you truly want to do for a career? There's a lot of people who like doing, I mean, even myself included, until I was presented the opportunity, that love to do graphic design, but don't really want to fully commit to it, or don't really have the opportunity to do it full time. So, be able to understand that this is something that, it takes some time to get some traction, or it just takes a great opportunity of getting hired by a company that does that kind of thing and that will be able to do that. You don't want to be a starving artist. You don't want to be this person that now does things in the digital realm of art and design, and now you can't, get a paycheck because you're trying to fulfill this thing. So be able to understand, or is this something that you can actually do as a career? I would say those are big things. And also, not to push things into the age kind of range, but is this something that you're into? I know a lot of people, the millennials, the Gen Z, that they're not necessarily into social media like that. And social media is the platform where everything is going, especially in the realm of graphic design. Can you see yourself pushing content out, for a good amount of the day, 8-9 hours a day? And those are the kinds of things you need to start thinking about if you want to choose this kind of career path. Can you stay organized? This isn't just, I get to do things like I'm doing Instagram and I just put up a picture of myself. No. You need to stay organized and have schedules of things that you're putting out. So understand that this is not just a easy thing. Oh, I like art. Oh, I know how to use Photoshop a little bit. I can do this. No, you need to know how to actually do it professionally.
Ryan, do you have any other words of advice that you would give for any students that are interested in pursuing a career in marketing or graphic design?
Get a good mentor. Don't go into it thinking that because I may have some really cool and creative ideas, or I see things visually in a different kind of way, even a modern type of way, that you can't learn from those who have been doing things in that field or outside of that field, that are older than you. You have to be able to glean from those who came before you, because there's things that you will not know, that your 17, 18, 19-year-old mind cannot know, because experience is necessary. If there's any kind of partnership, if there's any kind of internship, I'd say one of my greatest pieces of my career path was going to Drexel, not necessarily because of Drexel itself, but because of the co-op programs that they had. I would say the majority of what I learned from my career came not from my education. It came from being in internships, from being in the working world, from messing up, from saying, maybe you should do things this way, thinking about the world in a different kind of light. So get somebody who can pour into you and teach you things, especially as it relates to that. Do something that you could realistically see yourself doing for a long time, and let that be your career path. Let that, follow whatever that is, and really push towards that. Find something that's realistic. Find something that that you love to do, and then let your dreams be able to push you into getting a great education and career into that.
Ryan, this has been really wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and experiences with us today.
No problem.
For more information or to learn about other careers in the Career Journey series, visit our website and check back soon for our next installment. Thanks!